I noticed I've been having microphone issues for the past couple of games. And I don't know why. It just seemed odd. But anyway, I've been busy and doing some experiments with some mods. I found out with Cyclic we can actually get some early game extraction cables. I did do some exploring. I found another magic bean. I moved that up there because we were having issues with trees. As you can tell, I've been finding magic beans, and where there are magic beans, there are golden chicken eggs. Are you gonna go? Thank you. But I've yet to get any. That's not right. That's broken. That's very broken. Okay. I don't know why it looks like that, so let's fix this. Okay, I just had to set it back down. That was weird. I need my knife. How do we activate that again? Crafting and groves and need runic arts. Your staff got one up to 5 spells. Alright, let's find our book before we make the bloomery. Because we weren't supposed to be doing roots, we were supposed to be doing Pyrotech. Also, I made a entity detector, so no more pressure plate. This only detects my presence. And I also made the 2 freezers as well. I found this table, so I know what it's for, but we can't do much with it. And I also made the gem cutters table just to get it set up and ready to go. But we won't be messing with this until the episode after next. All right. Crafting and groves. Especially prepare crafting area consists of a grovestone and a fake craft. So the grovestone itself must be activated using a sufficient supplication spell, and when activated it will draw in fey particles to itself and occasionally grow grass or flowers. Once activated, a grovestone can power any number of fey crafters within 10 blocks. We need the crafter itself requires 5 ingredients to produce the desired result and must be activated with a knife. Items are produced instantly atop the crafter or in adjacent inventory if provided. We need the supplication spell, which is... we did this already. Alright, I'm gonna go do this spell real quick, and then I'll be right back. I'm, like, half asleep. I completely forgot that, the spell I need is in my staff. So we can put that back. I can turn this off. And yeah, I deleted those. Okay. I'm gonna put these flowers and stuff back in here, and we'll start working on Pyrotech today. I'll keep this in here. I do need pumpkin seeds for later. Alright. right, that's good enough. I have the redstone torch because those to make another entity detector. These, if they connect to each other, you can separate them using a redstone torch. And if you right click, you can set how much the transfer rate is, which I like it at 32. You can control these with a redstone signal, and you can set either a black list or a white list, which is actually pretty nice. And Cyclic is a pretty good mod. I like it. I completely forgot about these, like item transfer nodes, dirt cheap. And then we have the item cables, and then you have the, where are they? Item cable, there it goes. Item extraction cable. And the way this works is you want to put your extraction cable from the inventory you want to pull from. So in this case, I want to pull from the chest. And then in this case, we don't need the actual item cables. It'll connect straight to that. But let's say this was all the way over there. And we'll use the item cables to connect to the extraction cable, and then connect to our input. So output first, then input, and that's how that works. They're actually pretty fun, pretty easy to use. I'm still learning how to use these. It says it's a wireless transmission of items, but I can't get them to work. So if anybody knows how to get those to work, please let me know down below. But that's enough of that. We need the Pyrotech book just in case. Pyrotechnica. I can put I'll keep the Book of Wells on me. Put our knife back. Put the Book of Wells away. Put the Tome of Arcana away. Redstone torch can get put away. These can get put away. Oh, and I also made a bottle of time because I can, and it was actually pretty cheap. I found 4 magic beans in between episodes. I've been managing to make nickel, gold, and iron. The iron and the gold I actually found in the magic pots and just exploring. And I found a couple dungeon chests, but that was about it. And other than that, it's pretty much, you know, whatever I can find, I find. The golden ingots have been really good because I was able to make the clock and all that to make our bottle of time. And the way the bottle of time works is you just keep it on your inventory, and you can accelerate the tick rate of any given item. Just be careful because I've from working with it in the past, I've noticed that. Notice the strange tower in the back. I've noticed that certain items don't like it, and it can potentially crash the game out. So just be careful with the bottle of time. Also, you may notice all the Nether Quartz. There is a... Where are you at? Where'd the recipe for that go? Using the Shard of Sacred Land with the coring recipes, there is this core recipe. Was it a Shard of Sacred Lands? No. Let's get out of here. We'll go heat. You have to make a heat block, which isn't that bad. Nether crystals are the Hearthwell crystals. You just throw them into a Nether portal. The Nether portal works like the portal from Britannia. You can't actually go into the Nether, but you can use it as like a Botania portal. In this case, you're just turning the regular crystals from Hearthwell into the Nether crystals. I threw a stack of those in there. And then it's just bricks and terracotta. You'll get heat blocks. Heat blocks, you can actually set them on fire, and they will turn into... T coring, these warm cores, and you can use the shard of Mornlight with snow, we have plenty of it, to get Nether Quartz. So that actually worked out pretty well. We got a lot of Nether Quartz, killed another 2 Endermen, made it 3 Endermen, and an Ender Pearl, or 3 Ender Pearls, managed to turn one of them into an Eye of Ender. Use the other one for... This is why I wish I would remember to record certain things. Just like an insert it here, insert it there, but... there we go. No, not the Redstone Observer. My brain does not want to work. I used one of the Ender Pearls. I think it wasn't for that, but I forgot what I used it for. And, but yeah, so far so good. Got decent amount of diamonds, got some emeralds. So yeah, like I said, just keep an eye out for those nature blocks and the treasure chests that accompany them. Those nature chests have the magic beans in them, and the one I ran into had 3. Usually they have anywhere between none and the most I've ever ran into was 8. So that wasn't too bad. Oh, and we have a diamond anvil now. I was able to use up most of the diamonds that I had. We had almost 2 stacks of diamonds, and I used most of them to make a diamond anvil. So this won't break for a while. Also, I noticed that the anvils from the extra anvils mod, they have level caps. Some of my enchantments that I have on my armor, it said it was too expensive, and I'm like, what? That makes no sense. I have the experience, why can't I, do it? And then I looked into it, and that's why. All right. So today we're going to be making got the refractory block. I'll get more refractory bricks. We're going to be making the bloomery to start the long process of making iron and getting our other ores in that processed. So in order to get that started, we're going to have to make the bloomery. And that is how to use the bloomery. From above, right-click an ore into the bloomery. Right-click some fuel into the bloomery. Different fuels affect its efficiency. For max airflow, clean up the slag that spills out. Use the mechanical bellows equipped with the cog to speed up the process. When it is done, right-click with a shovel to dig out the ash. Use tongs to pick up the bloom and transfer to an anvil. All right, so we have our anvil here. All right, so the bloomery is just 7 refractory blocks in a U shape, but we need more. Matter of fact, we need 2 more. Okay. Why? All right, so we're gonna put the bloomery here. Oh, over here I have the amplifying tubes all set up to make lava. So that's what's going on over here, if you were curious. I'm actually gonna do that and then that. Alright. So that's what's going on over here. What I do is I'll hit the lever, use a bucket to take the lava out. No. That's why that hole's there. I almost died. But I'll set it like this, use the bucket to take the lava out, and put it back, and then with the hopper, it's feeding into, it's hard, you can't see it right now, but there's a placer, and it will place the cobblestone. So kind of automatic there. Also, if you go out into the world, there's these little plants. They, if you break them, they drop glowstone. That's how I was able to get a decent amount of glowstone. All right, so we have our bloomery. We drop our, jumped over it. We drop our ores in here. And we put fuel in through here. And like it said, we have to make sure we remove any slag and all that. But I want to make some tongs first. Otherwise, we won't be able to do much with this. So let's grab an or not an anvil. We have an anvil. Let's sleep real quick. Let's grab because I already have a bucket of lava ready to go. Grab a chest. I want to see if I can get these to work. So we'll save that. And we'll save that one. All right. Oh, I forgot my hopper. Would help if I had it. Alright. I just need one. I say I just need one and it gives me all three. Alright. So the way I'm going to do this, I'm going to do this. Ow. Me ankles. I broke me ankles. Do that. And radiant chest. Okay, good. So that should pull items from the radiant chest into here. It should do that. If it doesn't, I'm not too worried about it. All right. Oh wait, let's try it this way. Let's put that there. I'm going to tell this. You know what? For now, wireless transmission of items. For now, we'll hold off on this because I don't want to start messing stuff up. All right, so we'll grab some iron, which is what we need, and we need tongs. I'm just gonna make diamond ones. Diamond shards. How do we get you? Diamond level pickaxe. Let's see if my pickaxe is good enough to do this. That's not what I wanted to do. I keep forgetting his right click. Yeah, my pick's good enough. All right. So we need stone rods, masonry bricks. Luckily I saved some. All right. Put this stuff away. Eat them, put that away for now. I'll come out here and break this. Because I think the way this works is... Okay, let's say we break this. We'll grab this and that. Come over here. We'll stick this on here. I'm going to tell this to transfer those items over to that chest. See, the problem is you can't filter this. Let's see, FIL. Yeah, that's a fluid collector. Yeah, I don't want to spend 9 days doing this. Pattern replicator. Aerial faceplate. Ding dong. I do want to find these charms. They are really nice charms to get early on. And the automatic torch, I want to make one of those. Okay. Because what I wanted to do was tell the tell that to only take ores, but I don't think I'd be able to do that. It'd be easier if I filtered it like that with one of these, with this, but it's not gonna do it like that. That's fine. All right. But I think what it is I want to do this. To that. And then just stick that in there. Get some food. I'll come right here. Throw that there. Yeah. I don't know. I'll keep messing with it later. Alright, so we should be good. Should get another chest, but we should be fine for now. You don't use charcoal? Let's see. Bloom. You're gonna make me look for it. You're Weatherforge. You're so mean. Innovate. Bloomery. There we go. A bloomery consumes fuel to smelt ore into blooms. The more fuel a bloomery has, the faster it will operate. The fuel's burn time also affects the bloomery speed. Bellows or mechanical bellows can accelerate a bloomery. Okay. Ah, okay. So, or fuel, light it on fire. To use, place ore and fuel in the top of the bloomery and ignite the top with a Verified fire starter device. When the fire on top goes out, you can remove the ash and bloom. To remove ash, right-click on the top of the bloomery with a shovel. Remember, blooms are hot. Handling them can be dangerous. Okay. Some fuel is more efficient when used in a bloomery. A block of coal is 150% efficient. A block of coal coke is 250% efficient. Living tar, which we can't get just yet, is 250% efficient. Okay. So coal coke. Coal coke is a result of carbonizing coal blocks in a refractory burner. Refractory burn. Coal coke is more efficient than charcoal or coal. Coal coke burn blocks have increased efficiency when used in a bloomery or wither forge. Okay. The process of refractory burning is identical to the pit burning, with the exception that the material used to surround the burning ingredients must be a valid refractory material. Familiarize yourself with how a pit burn works before attempting a refractory burn. The refractory door is a valid refractory block when it is placed flush against the burning ingredients. Refractory glass is a valid refractory block, even though it is transparent. We might go that route. Refractory collector is a valid refractory block. This collector can hold hot fluids such as lava. Refractory drain is a valid refractory block. This drain can hold hot fluids such as, well, you just repeated yourself. Okay. This is pit burning. So you have one block deep, put your fuel in, and a 4x4. You light it on fire. You cover. At this point, the ingredients in the pit must be completely covered on all sides by solid, non-flammable materials, or the pit burn will fail. If done correctly, you will notice the burning ingredients continue to smoke. Yeah. All right. So I started something like that over here. So this is all valid refractory stuff to pit burn with. Did they say we can use? Let's fuel. And let me guess. Regular coal is used to make. Let's see. Let's go coal coke. Okay. Coal coke. Block of coal. Okay. So we can do a block of coal in that. Which requires. Fire in a hole. Still don't know why it only does so, like, a little at a time, but hey, I am not complaining. Do what you gotta do. Fire in the hole. And it's annoying because if there's any items in there that are not a valid recipe, you can't do multiple renditions of this. Close that up. Let's see how you're doing. You're at 60, you're good. Boom! I love it. It's so fun. Alright, close that up. Flip the switch. We're good. That should be the end of it. One, two. Hi, Mr. Owl. You sound like the kid. You sound like the little boy off the off the Tootsie Pop commercial. Mr. Owl. Right. So we want to do that. Oh, no, we don't. That does not work. Okay. Today we've learned. All right. Move that out the way. Hello? Why you no work? Fuel 016. Give me 1 second, I'll be right back. For some reason, the block of coal didn't work, but I got the charcoal in there. Alright. So I brought over the bellows to speed this up a little bit. I have to move that. That's slag. Sweet. I hate it when my character jumps twice like that. So we're not completely losing our iron, which is a good thing. Because I was worried there for a minute. I'm like, this process, and we only get nuggets. This would take forever. Even if we had, like... you know, you automated this would be insane. But we do get our nuggets back, which is, you know, a good thing. And I can either smelt it to get 2 nuggets. What was your, you know, stone kiln is 1 nugget, refractory kiln is 1 nugget. I'm gonna put you in the iron furnace. All right. So we got our bloomery. We can throw these in there. That'll give us 8 nuggets. And then guessing we... Whoa, no, hot. Where do we put you? Okay. Mechanical bellows, flint cog, and some advancements. These mechanical bellows were equipped with the cog to speed up the process. When it is done, right click with a shovel to dig out the ash. Use tongs to pick up the bloom and transfer to an anvil. Okay. Smack the iron bloom with a hammer on the anvil. The closer you stand, the more power you apply, increasing your yield. Heavier hammers will also increase your yield. To get the most of your blacksmithing, use the iron ore slag to create more iron and consequently more slag. Okay, so are you saying we do this? Let me remove that. Well, apparently we're not putting it on there. Let's go with Pyrotechnica. This literally doesn't tell you anything about what to do with the bloom, which is weird. Like, okay, bloom, come into or be in full beauty or health. Okay. Using a bloomery, you can smelt ores into blooms and hammer them for resources. Bloom. Metal is made by first smelting ore into a bloom, using a bloomery, then using a hammer on the bloom. Holding a bloom with your bare hands will burn you. It is important to always handle a bloom with tongs. Oh, a bloom can be hammered on the ground or on an anvil. Hammering a bloom on the ground will cause it to pop into the world and likely break the block beneath it. Hammering a bloom may cause fires. Hammering a bloom on an anvil is much safer. Okay. Hammer power is the measure of how effective a hammer is when hammering a bloom. Hammer power is affected by your distance from the bloom. The closer you stand, the more power your hammer will have. Hammering a bloom makes you hungry. If your hammer blows are ineffective, eat. Adding the efficiency enchantment to a hammer increases its hammer power. Okay. Strength potion, fortune. Increase the chance that the bloom will not lose integrity when hammered. Adding the silk touch enchantment to a hammer will dramatically reduce the chance that hammering a bloom will fail and produce slag. Okay. Granite anvil will allow you to work with stone. Place the input on top and right click with a pickaxe or hammer. Stone slab. What? Anvil ironclad. When using a bloom, when used for hammering a bloom, an ironclad anvil will last considerably longer than its granite counterpart. Okay, so I put a piece of stone on there? I got stone. And I need my Pyrotechnica hammer. That's Tetra. You're almost broken. I know there's an iron one, but you need durable twine, and the only way you're getting durable twine is if you have wood tar. So this is useless. Same thing for gold and diamond. So the only other thing I can do is flint or bone. Because I can use animal hide, string, or twine. So it looks like we're gonna go flint. I might as well make a new one because that's just about to break. Where is flint? Where did it go? Where did the flint go? Oh, let's get that. Put you there. Do that. Do that. And I guess I need the hammer. String and 2 sticks. No, get over there. That makes no sense. That gave me slag, a whole bunch of iron nuggets, and 2 iron ore slag. Which yet again gives me nuggets. I'm sorry, but there has to be a better way of getting iron. I mean, I can complete the quest because I have iron already saved up. But there has to be a better way. That is just ridiculously slow. And I'm going to use the flint one in here. You do that. And I tried using the coal blocks, but it highlights it, but it doesn't actually put the coal blocks in there, which is weird. I don't get it. But we can put coal in there. And we just do that and let it go. And you're gonna get slag and stuff. So that was the other reason why I wanted to move that. I didn't want it to catch anything else on fire. Having that mechanical bellows, though, that's going to come in handy a lot. I wonder if having a bellows makes... I know it processes it faster, but I wonder if it makes... I wonder if it makes the quality of the bloom a bit better. Who knows? I mean, like I said, I'm not losing my Stop catching things on fire. Luckily, nothing's made of wood. Just leave that there. Okay. So next episode we have iron casing, which I can just go break that and get that now, and create gold ore. Use a rock core and the appropriate shard and catalyst to create gold ore. And craft a shabby tavern. That's Hearthstone, I believe. The shabby tavern can be used as a warp point with hearth linking planks. Shift right click the tavern to give it a special name and click the home icon to set it as your home. And then we have Party Ska. The Party Ska is used for many different rituals and spells. Placed on a crafting grid to obtain seeds, then plant on regular farmland. And then we have to create melons, so not too bad. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for tuning in. As always, I'm your host, Michael Gardner, aka BlueFox22. As always, stay safe, stay healthy, as soon as possible, but above all, stay foxy. This mod pack is fun, but it's like really weird. Like, that's an odd way of making iron. And it seems really inefficient. Because you need 9 nuggets to make a single ore. Like, that process, even if you automate it, the different forges and smelteries and all that, it just seems... It seems like a really long way of getting what you need. So, we'll see. We'll see how things go. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for tuning in, as always. Stay safe. And have yourselves a wonderful day and or evening whenever you decide to watch this. And I'll see you all in the next one. Bye-bye.